Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for episode 12 of our Formula 1 23 driver career mode. We got 3 races left in the season, including this one. So if you guys are looking forward to see if I can close out this championship, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, of course, so you can see when I actually claim the F2 championship. We are here at ZANDVOORT, and we are trying to go for back-to-back wins here, as we are coming off that great race in Belgium. We choked a little bit in the sprint race, but we recovered in the feature race, taking the win in wet conditions. But we are here on our one and only qualifying lap in ZANDVOORT. And if we could get another pole position here in the Netherlands, it's going to be 3 consecutive poles for us this season, which means we are just on a heater right now. And we're going to try and capitalize, get those 2 additional points by getting pole position. And that would put us 33 points ahead of Felipe Dragovic in the driver's standings. As it currently stands, we're 31 points ahead of him. And that means he would have to win like at least 2 races, assuming that we did not finish in the points for those 2, if he wanted to, you know, pass us or catch up. That's the most simple way I could put it. A lot of other things can happen, but we are behind Cordeal at the moment, who's currently leading the session. We got caught up in his dirty air a little bit. I think he's on his in lap here as we wait until the very end to put up our first and only flying lap. We're gonna get, you know, the rubber from all the other drivers. We're gonna have fresher tires, so hopefully this will help us push past the rest of the grid, claim that pole position. The qualifying is now complete. Beauchamp and Calderon are in P20 and P21. Calderon's usually up top, which is a little weird, so I guess he didn't have the greatest of qualifyings, but we're gonna cross the line here, and it's gonna be another pole position here. So that is 3 back-to-back poles. Hopefully we can go for back-to-back wins, and we're gonna get those 2 points. So we are now 33 points ahead of Felipe Dragovic, who only qualifies in P13, so he's not gonna be in the points for the sprint race or the feature race, which means we can really run away with this championship here. So let's get right into the sprint race. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can secure the win here in the Netherlands. All right, we are here for the Netherlands Grand Prix at ZANDVOORT, and we got another pole position. I'm not going to explain it again. We are starting in P10 for the sprint race, and the big question here is, why on earth is everyone starting on the soft tires? I think most people are planning a one-stopper for this sprint race, and they're all starting on the soft tires, which I don't understand, because the trajectory of the tire, by the time they got to the end, it's going to be like an 80-70% tire wear. So I don't know what these guys are thinking. Their tire wear must be absolutely insane, because even on the hard tires, 10 laps of racing, we are going to be at around 50%, and if the race is more than or less than 10 laps, then the game bamboozled me, or I just don't know how to read. I'll put up on the screen what the tire trajectory looks like, and I don't know. I don't think starting on a soft tire is going to be a good option. We might be a little bit slow at the start, but we will definitely build pace. I think everyone's banking on the fact that it's very hard to overtake here, so maybe that's why they're starting on the soft, because it won't really matter as long as they get a good start. And that's going to be our downside. If we can't get a good start, we might get trapped in some traffic, and it's going to be harder for us to move through the field. I was trying to, you know, follow some cars in the practice sessions, and I was literally trying to overtake the car in front of me. I think it was Cordeal who was in front of me in that practice session, and it was way too hard. Like, the only place you could really overtake is turn 1, and the DRS, as I've been saying this whole season, is like basically ineffective. Let's get on the grid here. Let's see what we can do in ZANDVOORT. Alright, here we go for the Netherlands sprint race here at ZANDVOORT, home of Max Verstappen. We got 5 red lights, and this race is underway. And we are going to get off the line well as usual, but look at this. We're already caught in traffic. We're zigzagging through the cars here. See if we can squeeze into P6. But we got Vesti coming around the outside. He's going to overtake us. It seems to be a little slow. And we are going to fight him all the way through the bank turn here. And someone else is coming down the inside. Oh, this is not a good start. We are down into P9. We overtake 1 spot total, but we just gave up 2 of them, or 3 of them. So we're up into P9. Let's see how this tire will last throughout the race. I'm hoping that these guys cannot hold on to their tires, and we're able to just pass them with ease. We're heading on to lap 6 here. There hasn't been too much action, but we're about to see some here as Fittipaldi on those soft tires, still somehow being able to manage them all the way up to this point. He's battling us through turn 1, and he's going to slice us out here. Oh my gosh, and we are going to be behind Fittipaldi in P10. Here we got Awasa right behind us. He's going to try and go for a move here as we try and stay in the points. We're battling wheel to wheel with Awasa. And we need to get up through here, and I think we'll be good for P10. I have no idea how all of these drivers have been able to manage those soft tires and still be competitive up to this point. Oh gosh, and Awasa, we'll go wheel to wheel. We actually touch a little bit. I can't see him in my rear view mirror. Just gonna edge him out there and keep the P10 position. I'm pretty sure we get points here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably just get 1 point, but that'll be an additional point over Dragovic, who is down in P12 currently, so he's not going to score any points. This is a little bit worrisome for the feature race because our pace is so bad, so bad. We are on the hard tires though, I will note that, but Novalak, who is in front of Fittipaldi, passed us a few laps back. He is 14 seconds ahead, so there must be a very large difference between the soft and hard tires, or we are just super slow, or probably a little bit of both. I did feel kind of quick. We did get pole position as well, so could just be the hard tires, but we are gonna approach the line here. Awasa is gonna have one last chance to pass us, and he's coming. Oh my goodness, he might pass us. Oh my god, that was close. Another photo finish in the sprint race. This one not that big of a deal because Dragovic finishes outside the point, so we are gonna increase our gap over Felipe Dragovic and Theo Poucher. So we got another big opportunity on our hands here. Theo Poucher and Felipe Dragovic, more importantly, they're starting in P12 and P13, so we can really capitalize and just run away with this championship if we can secure a lot of points here, at least P1 or P2. As you can see, we have a little bit of a plot twist. It is raining, but I set up the car for dry conditions because it said partly cloudy, but it seems like Mark and his weather machine have bamboozled us. And the weather forecast says it is going to be raining pretty much until the end of the race. We'll maybe get 1 or 2 laps of dry racing, but at that point I wouldn't even know if it's worth, going on to the dry tires. But we're going to see what we could do here. On these big opportunities, I guess, we are 1 for 2. We had that slip up in Hungary. Well, Mark had a slip up in Hungary, costed us the win. And then we clutched it in Belgium, even with the wet weather. We go for this wet weather race in Zandvoort. I have no idea what to expect here, but we got 5 red lights. And this race is underway, and I don't think we're going to get off the line as well as we usually do because of that wet weather. We're going to take it nice and easy here. I think our strategy is to try and park the bus because I don't think the pace is going to be good enough to get out in front, but we're going to see as we head down into turn 2, into the banked corner. I see some people jumping around in the standings there, and Fittipaldi is now into P2. He overtakes Cordeal, and we are 2 tenths ahead, not too far. He's right behind us at the moment. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a big incident. Everyone is bunched up at the moment. Alright, so we are going to block this up, or Mark is calling us in, but what I think I'm going to do here is I am going to stay out for 1 extra lap because of all these cars behind us. I don't want to make the same mistake that we did in Hungary where we went to pit and all these cars were still behind us and then we literally just got trapped. Oh, We got a yellow. There seems to be 2 cars trapped. Oh! We got a red flag! We got a red flag! So we're gonna keep the lead here. Everyone is gonna get a fresh set of tires on. It doesn't look like there's gonna be dry conditions, so we got a red flag. What do we do here? A major incident has occurred on track and a red flag is in effect. All vehicles have returned to the pits whilst the incident is dealt with. Tires may be changed during the stoppage and some types of damages may be repaired. Okay, so same thing as real life, but it looks like we're going back out on the wet tires here. So let's get into this race. I'm gonna confirm the strategy because there's nothing we can change here, but here we go. We got a standing start, our first red flag in this game, and it's not raining, but we still have wet conditions and we are underway here. We are going to get a great start. So, can we close this race out? Let's see. We got Fittipaldi behind us, Cordial 4/10 of a second back. We need to get out in front here. Oh, so Iwasa out of the session here. And it seems like there was a little bit of an incident back there because there's a big gap between, I guess, 2 halves. Or not 2 halves, a little bit more or less than 2 halves of the grid. Back near turn 4, I think it is. But there's no rain falling, and we are still on these wet tires. There's still spray coming off the tires. I'm not sure if this is some sort of glitch or this is just how ZANDVOORT is, but we haven't heard from anything from Mark telling us to, you know, go on to the soft compounds or dry compounds. And the car definitely still feels very slippery on the wet track here. Well, here comes Fittipaldi. We gotta beat him around the outside of Tarzan's corner. We're going very deep into turn 1 here. Hopefully we get the traction coming out of the corner. And we have a little bit of contact. But we are wheel to wheel down into turn 2. And then into the bank corner of turn 3. We are gonna keep this lead, it looks like. He's right on our rear, on the right side. And we are gonna come out in front and defend that position. And he's right behind us. We got 1.5 laps to go here. So let's close this out. Let's secure some points and we run wide. Oh god, here he comes again. Oh, we have contact. Oh my gosh. Cordial fighting for this win here. Wheel to wheel once again throughout this entire lap. And we're going to be on the outside here. So we need some good traction out of the corner. Beat him to the inside of the next corner. I don't know the turn numbers. I apologize. I just keep saying the next corner, but whatever. He's coming but right behind us, and Fittipaldi is going to have a look on Cordial. He's going to get past him and take P2 here. So Fittipaldi, I believe, started in P2, but Cordial overtakes him, and then Fittipaldi takes a spot back, and they're switching around right now. I can't even keep track. Cordial in front now. They're going wheel to wheel, so this is a good opportunity for us to, you know, run away from these guys as they're, you know, sorting out their positions back there. As we head on to the final lap here. This is going to do a lot for us in the Drivers' Championship because Felipe Dragovic is not even in the top 5. I'm hoping he finishes outside the points, and we're going to have another clutch drive here. Hopefully, we got to finish this lap, but if we do, we will have another clutch drive, and it will be back-to-back wins for us. Or would it be back-to-back-to-back? And I think after this, there's maybe 2 races left, maybe 3. So we're looking pretty good for this Drivers' Championship in F2. As Fittipaldi, as I'm talking, has crept up behind us once again. And he's 2/10 back. Here we go around the penultimate corner. 5/10 up on Fittipaldi. He is going to retain that P2, I think. I'm pretty sure he started in P2. He's going to overtake Cordial. And hopefully we can get to the line here without spinning out or crashing into the wall. A little bit of a bad entry. And Fittipaldi is right behind us. Is he going to pass us? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we take P1. We almost lost it there down the final straight. If there was another lap there, that would have been in question. We are going to take a very, very strong lead here in the Drivers' Championship, leading Felipe Dragovic from P2 by 58 points. He does not score any points in this weekend, which is absolutely great. Theo Poucher also, he scores 4 points. He doesn't score no points, but at this point, he is 79 points back in this championship. That's a lot of points in one sentence. But anyways, our teammate, Jehan Daruvula, he scores 18 points, and that is going to put him in P6, so not bad. We're also leading the Constructors Championship by nearly 100 points here. And it looks like the streak of wet condition races is going to continue here as we head to Monza for the second last race of the season here. We got a wet sprint race and then a partially wet, partially dry feature race. So hopefully we can extend the streak of wins to 3. I know I said 3 earlier, but this is actually just back-to-back wins. It's not 3 in a row. But if you guys are looking forward to the next one, and if you're looking forward to the closeout of this championship, I think we may have a shot of closing out the championship in the next race, possibly. So we'll see. If you guys look forward to that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell, of course, so you guys know when the videos come out. But that is going to be it for this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.